Peggy Walker Barnes, Keep It Simple Girl. I remember Keep It Simple Kiss, Keep It Simple Stupid from a long, there might be too young out here to even remember that.
Yes.
An organizer many of my friends use to get themselves together. Peggy?
Thank you very much. I am Peggy Walker Barnes, and I am a social media mess. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you I've got social media sites all over the place under every single name I can think of so that anybody can find me anywhere. One of my goals this year is to keep it simple myself, because I started out as Declutterbug and then trademarked the name Keep It Simple Girl, but more people like Declutterbug. So now I'm trying to work on how to get all of that together. So my biggest learning curve, and I'm still on this straight up trajectory as far as the learning curve in social media. So what I did was I focused this year basically on kind of making sure I posted regularly. And I increased my likes by 250% over the course of this year by posting on a regular basis. And the other thing I learned is on my business page, I keep it basically business. I do some fun every now and then, although I'm not particularly fun myself. I do try to post fun on my page, but on my personal page, that's where you see the grandbaby. You don't see the grandbaby on the business page. You see the grandbaby on my personal page. So I really try to keep those two very much separate. I do use Facebook. I do have it on Twitter, and of course under Declutterbug and Keep It Simple Girl, and under Peggy W. Barnes. And so again, I'm a social media mess, but I'm going to work on that this year and simplifying the process. But one of the things that I tell my clients about organizing, you have to schedule the time. This is something that you have to set into your calendar and your schedule for the week if you want to post on a consistent basis. I tend to do mine on Sunday or Sunday night, and I do it through I don't know what you call it, an app or whatever it is called Hootsuite, where I can post twice a day. I can get it scheduled for the entire week, and I don't have to think about it again. If something comes up and I want to add to it, that's fine. I just put it on my Facebook page or Twitter. But I use that time, I schedule that time every single week. It is incredibly important for that to be a part of your business plan and your business day. And just like I tell my clients about organizing, if you make an appointment with yourself, it is okay to keep that appointment. Do not make that as a non-negotiable. As a negotiable appointment. It's like a doctor's appointment. Because it is important, and just as important for your business, for you to focus on these kinds of things as it is for you to, focus on your clients. You have to set aside the time. I am the robot. I am the person that does all of my stuff at the moment. So it is important for me to make sure that that time is scheduled. One of the other things that I use as an organizer, a lot of people say, why don't you post pictures of your before and after? And I say no, because what I've learned as an organizer is I'm walking into someone's space and they're already pretty vulnerable because they've invited me into what they consider the most disorganized mess I've ever seen. So I never take before and after pictures. It's just something I've never done in my business. Some clients are a little bothered by it because they want to see the after, but they just forgot what they felt like when I walked in the door. So, as a result, I don't have any before and after pictures. But what I do have is I have Pinterest. And I use Pinterest a lot, not of my own pictures, but I use other people's organizing pictures and post it on Pinterest, and I post them under different categories. If you want to learn about organizing kids, I've got a little board about that. You want to learn about organizing your laundry room, got a board about that. And all Pinterest is a big bulletin board with little categories and little boxes. So if you want to find out about something, type it in. You wouldn't believe what you can find on Pinterest. It's amazing. So, but what you do is you decide what your category is going to be, and you pin it to that bulletin board. So Pinterest is a great way for me to share content with clients in a different way. It's just not my content. And that's the only other thing I'm going to say, because everybody says, what do you find to post about twice a day? And I'm really going to try to up it to 3 times a day this year. But don't reinvent the wheel. Don't reinvent the wheel. Take somebody's content, give them credit for it, do it in your own words, whatever it is. Keep it simple. But make it about that person. Don't make it about you. Make it about them. Make it something, because that's what most of my posts are. They're either inspiring, unbelievably profound, inspiring quotes, or they are simple organizing tips. Because I'm a life coach, because I'm a organizer, I kind of can cover the gambit of both of those. But keep it simple and don't try to do too much. Focus kind of on one area right now that you want to focus on, and then master that and move to the next thing. That's it.
Thank you very much, Peggy.